Hey guys, what is up? It is Lake here coming at you with another video. Now today I'm going to be doing a video on the $500 PC build that will basically be all you need, and it'll come at a low power usage and a low price. So currently it's at $514, but really it will drop over time mostly because the RX 480 is $269, but since it's new, that's going to be how it is. But it will be $200 soon, so don't worry about that. But anyway, first off, to kick off our build, we have an AMD Athlon X4 845 3.5 GHz quad-core processor. Now, why I chose this processor is it has no integrated graphics, therefore not bottlenecking it because of its APU capabilities. I learned that the hard way on my first PC build with my AMD A8 600K and had an APU and I had a GPU. But it does come in handy sometimes if your GPU fails or something. But anyway, you just want that without any APU or any internal graphics with it, because it's just going to be a lot cheaper, as you can see, and it's just overall going to be better for what you're paying for. Now, next we come in with the Gigabyte GA72A78M HD2 Micro ATX motherboard. Now this is an FM2 socket, so plenty of expandability. Also, there are rebates on all this stuff. There's this motherboard here for $10, so you get it for $34. So for $34, you can't really pass it up. Also, you have 4 6 gigabit SATA ports and 1 gigabit Ethernet on board, and you have USB 3 headers and support to memory up to 2400 hertz. Also, just all the standard stuff. It's a micro ATX, good board. Overall, you get a lot of stuff to do with it. USB 3s integrated and 2s, so that's all good. So next, let's get on to the next part. The next part is a PNY Anarchy 8 gigabit 1x8 gigabit DDR3 1600 memory. Now this is $24, so that's why I picked it. But for another $24, putting you to about $50, you can get 16 gigabytes, gigabytes, and I'd honestly recommend just going for 50. But if you need to stay at this 500 price point and you can't spend another, so it'd be like 540 for 16 gigabytes, then stay with the one stick. Next, we get the Hitachi Ultrastar 500 gigabit 3GB 3.5 inch 7200 RPM internal hard drive. Now this is a SATA drive, and it's pretty much a SATA drive. There's nothing really to talk about it. The reason I chose this above the 500 gigabit gigabyte, sorry, I keep saying gigabit because I'm used to doing networking stuff, and gigabit is 100 megabytes. But anyway, gigabyte is because the Western Digital has a 5200 RPM, so you're going to be faster for loading up your games, which is probably the main purpose. Or even if you're doing this PC for video rendering, then that'll help too. But overall, you could opt for a Western Digital 1 terabyte for about $50, but to keep the budget low, we just stick with this hard drive, and it's a pretty reliable drive. I've had a few of them. But if you can, go for the 1 terabyte Western Digital, but if you can't, just stick with this drive. Next, the main star of the show, what makes this whole PC be able to play all your games on high settings and maximum settings, is the Sapphire Radeon RX 480 8GB video card. Now, the reason you are thinking about, or I'm thinking this card will be very good, is because, first of all, it's 8 GB of video RAM, and it's $200, $269, but soon it will be dropped to $200. Because that's the actual release price from AMD. And obviously, the reason we have the Sapphire version here is, if you have not heard, the original AMD Radeon has problems with drawing lots of power from the PCI port, and it'll actually, it could potentially damage your motherboard. But Sapphire has fixed that issue with the power draw through the PCI, so you're all good. And this requires just a regular 6-pin power. So it works out good. They recommend you have a 500 watt power supply, but that's why I put a 500 watt EVGA 80 plus. These are always great power supplies, and at $38 you cannot go wrong with it. Now for the case, something I always recommend for budget builds that does not want any exceptions and wants tons of upgradability is this case, the NZXT Source. Let's just pop into a Newegg window real quick so we can get a larger view. But as you can see, this case is it is ginormous in real person, so be careful about that. But you have upgrades for multiple graphics cards, probably up to 3 I think in that case, 8 hard drive bays. You also have area for a CD-ROM, which is really nice actually for burning images if you have servers or anything, if you need to burn anything to CDs. My PC, the NZXT case, the NZXT, I think it's the H440. It doesn't have area for that, so I always have to go downstairs and burn it on an older PC. But overall, this is a great case. Let's see if we can find an internal picture. Well, we can't, but there's a bunch of hard drive spots, radiator support. It's a great case for the price, and you get it in white or black. And if you opt $10 more, you can get the higher up edition. And it comes with, instead of you having to screw this all in by yourself, it will come with like little, it's kind of like trays that you can put your hard drives in to slide it in and out. And also the advanced version comes with a window, and you can get this in black and white as you can see, but I think black looks obviously a lot better in this situation because yeah. But anyway, as you can see, great cable manage options behind the board and plenty of space. It's great for almost every situation. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, guys.